Welcome back to HoloCure. The last time we played Suisei, aka Susu, and this time we'll play Tokino Sora. Ooh. Checking out her stats, they all seem to be rather on the average, right? Like exactly the average. Yeah, there's some that are lower, some that are higher, she's in the middle. The attack is Bright Star. Oh, I think I've actually heard about her. I haven't seen her yet, but people were talking about how busted or improved she is now, but probably with a certain playstyle that I may not have, so let's see. Shoot forward a spinning star sounds very interesting. The special is Idle Dream. Ooh. Spread angel wings, increase attack and healing received by 50% for 10 seconds. Sora heals 10% of the damage dealt by the angel wings? Wait a moment. So I actually looked this ability up, and the wings deal 75% damage with a hit cooldown of 0.75 seconds. Okay, sounds decent. Already looks very interesting, right? She looks very... well, here it's average. Here she looks just very nice, I gotta say. And the attacks, they are also interesting. They are calm, you know? They're nothing crazy, like a Nephilim Blast. Interesting. Let's just play her. Actually, I want to go for the Endless mode on hard. I hope I can focus on the character enough that I don't spend too much time here. Oh. As in, you know, not dying. Idle healing. When receiving any healing, targets within 100 pixels are also healed. Oh, wow. And it deals double the damage back. I think I actually want to go for a healing build. Like a tank heal. Well, maybe not tank, but definitely a healing build. Interesting. Attacks have a 10% chance to mark a target, max 13, marked I assume. Marked targets receive 25% more damage and a 20% chance to heal 2 HP when defeated. Not bad. I think for now I will go for the Bright Star, just so we can check it out. By the way, I may sound different. I did buy a new microphone because the Blue Yeti just cost me my last nerve. I did a couple of recordings, I could throw all of them away because of crackling. As far as I could figure, the audio quality of this one here is indeed worse than what I had previously, but as long as it doesn't mess over my recordings, I'm fine with that, you know, because I'm actually getting really frustrated lately. Oh my god, study glasses this early, perfect. Yeah, let's go for them. And we have the Idle song, but I think I will focus on the Bright Star. I just really want to see what it does. And I think we will wait to see the final ability that we have. Like, we have seen 2, right? Yeah, so there's one more, and then I will give my first guesses on her. I have a theory, but I'm not too sure. So one thing, with these characters, I think they are very early generation, right? If I understood this correctly. And she is a star. A star is something you could associate with magic, a magic wand, actually a star wand it's called, or... you know, like you're a star, you're something special, like a star in singing or so. And I think given that hololive is a lot around singing, live performance, etc., I would say that she is probably one of the first ones that did it, or one of those that did it the most successful. Like, for example, she did it all the time, or whatever. And, yeah. What else have we seen so far? The ultimate ability, it throws me off a little bit, but maybe it's just part of her costume to wear angel wings, but then we would see them, right? So it would rather be an accessory, maybe when she performs. I will go for these up here as soon as we have this maxed out, and as soon as we have the first collab. Keep an... oh. Well, I thought that would just all die. That didn't happen. Well, a lot of experience wasted, it's fine. We are now shooting 3 stars, but yeah, maybe it's a part of, her avatar? No, well, could be. You know, when she performs, that she opens up her wings and then starts singing or so. Yeah, the stars, they don't really tell me too much. I will go for the spider cooking. Yeah, that is fine. I'm currently considering what build I could go for. I'm not too sure yet. Ugh, I can't consider getting stuck here. Oh, we got an anvil this early. That's not bad. Yeah. Wait a moment. Oh my god, all healing is doubled and in nurse's horns. And oh my god. Should we just go for an entire heal build? Well, which one is the best one here that I would want to have? I guess the full meal is probably the rarest, if I had to take a guess. That's the point of saying I guess, that you're taking a guess, Dex. You don't need to say that twice. Well, you know, man, that sounds very good. I like it. No, we will definitely go for full heal build. I want to see how crazy we can get this to. Like, to what crazy levels. Do we want to have any super here, actually? Maybe the AoE one, the milk, could be interesting. Hello. How are you? We could take this one, and then we have 2 more items that we saw, and... Yes, we could even afford a super heat. What? Are you kidding me? Oh. It's this one. I mean, I can't say no to that, you know? I have to take that. Yeah, let's go for Alu level 2. We can afford it now. We have the money for that. Yeah, but the rest will be a heal build. Not a tank build. I think I said tank build, I meant heal build. Could I just finally see what the level 7 does? Maybe it throws them out, and then they come back, and, like, go backwards to you, like a shuriken. Well, a shuriken does not do that. Like a, boomerang, yes. Wow, this main weapon is actually really powerful. Oh, there's Ankimo. Summon Ankimo. I will go for the nurse. Oh, these are all top tier. But I will go for the nurse's horns. I need to make sure that we get them. The skills, you usually get them all the time. And then I will also read through what he does. Okay, I guess now I will do it. Summon Ankimo. Ankimo runs to the targets closest to Sora and pulls them away. Pull targets have a 20% chance to be immobilized. Okay. Oh my god, you're cute. Is he wearing... No. He's wearing a bow tie, right? It almost looked like he's wearing a Krawatte. I don't know the English word for it. The fancy stuff that people wear with a suit. Bright Star awakens, stars end with a burst. Okay. Interesting. Wait, that just makes him even more powerful. Dude, with our haste, look at this. This is insane. Okay, so we have seen her entire kit. The very first thing that I will say is, she feels incredibly pure, maybe? Nice? Nice is better. No, actually pure is a better word. All of her stuff is so nice. Yeah, you have this Teddy walking around, and look at him swinging just his arms. He's not doing something evil. And he's even just pushing away the enemies. He's not even attacking them. Our wings are pretty much just healing us and keeping us alive. To be fair, you need some damage in the game to make stuff useful. But then there's this. You're the enemy den. Wait, what? You're the enemy den. Then what? Okay. Attacks have a 10% chance to mark a target. Yeah, we already saw that. Let's take it. There we go. But I really have to focus on a collab. I wonder what collab should we go for? Maybe we could go for a fun build that just slows the enemies instead of killing... No, we need to kill them to heal. I will think about this for a little bit. Oh, I got a magnet. Nice. Oh, that's not bad. No, but I would definitely say she is super nice, super pure. But she probably is a person that just never curses. As well. A star. So, top tier performer. Wings. The wings are throwing me off a little bit. Is it like just something to represent the angelic behavior? You know, like an angel? Or is it meant to show off something very specific and special? Like I said previously, that's an accessory that she's wearing. Or... No, I think those are the only options, right? One thing I'm thinking of is... There are these... Like oh, should we go for Lava Bucket? We could go for EC. The Elite Cooking. I mean... Sure, let's do it. Why not? There we go. Yeah, like, there are the... what are they? Like Sailor Moon, you know? You have... I think actually she had wings. I'm not too sure anymore now. Where you have... Idol Song. Oh, music! Idol Song, Idol Concert. The sticks that she has. Wait a moment. Hold on. Skills... this is also Idol. Idol? We have a weapon that is like this, that is called Idol Concert. And this is a staff, isn't it? A microphone. Is the rap dog from her? Either the rap dog or the Idol Concert weapon. And what the Idol Concert weapon reminds me of is a game that I had seen. It's like in VR or so, where you have laser sticks or so, and you swing them around, and I think you had to hit notes precisely. Maybe that is a game that she's into. Another... I don't know too much about it, so I can't really evaluate it. Should I go for Me Comet and then the Rain? I could also do that. But that means we can't go for the Potato Dog. You know what, I will just go for full CC build. That means we'll go for me commit, which is not CC, but it's a I will just go for full CC build, and it's not CC. No, the point being, we'll go for rain, we'll go for glacier, we'll go for idle concert, and then we will go for me commit, yes. I would have loved to go for the rap dog as well as the idle concert, but I can't go for both of them. But I do believe the rap dog may be associated to her. At least it does make sense to me. Do we have something else? Yeah, the potato, but I can't go for you anymore. But the glow stick, perfect. Wait, I just realized I didn't go for the tier. Oh, my collab will be super far away, that is not good. Yeah, this is how you easily die in this game, by the way. So, you're better very, very powerful, or else I have a problem. But yeah, the thing is, what I always kind of ignored is, what could this streamer be known for to play? The last time with, Suicide, I did it, I talked about it, but only because the game has given me hints. And I think all streamers, all hololive streamers have certain games or things that they do that they are known for. For some, let this be ASMR, but for others these are certain games they are really good at. And I would say this person here is incredibly good at music games. However, the question is what type of music games? And the problem is I only know the lasers that I explained before, the lightsabers. And the second one that I know is Ozu, but both of these I have never played, I only heard about them, so I can't evaluate them. But even with the person here, there's a question of whether the person is actually good at these games in regards to skill, or the person is just really good at composing, you know, to make something exciting, something that sounds amazing. I think both of these could be true. I'm not even gonna take a guess for one of them. I will just say that it's either one of them or both of them. Anything else aside from this? Yeah, very nice persona. I know the part is kind of, I always categorize everyone in crazy or very nice. Though crazy doesn't mean that a person is not nice, right? This just means that certain extremes that the person is known for are something that you could consider crazy. No, I would say she is... Oh, but Generation Zero, really early on star. I wonder... So I know some of the characters, they actually have a leading role. Like, by leading I mean they are of significant importance to others. And I think it was Inaris or so that gets called Mom. I don't remember who exactly it was. We also had another character in here that was called Mom, which was... I forget it. Like, it had a unique skill to the character, so it was even more advanced. Maybe this character is similar in another sense, that she tutors people, like other hololive members. Because she's a very big star, because she's very nice, and she takes care of people and helps them out to explain how things work, or maybe how to make their first performance, you know, things like this. Yeah, that could be possible. That sounds good, I would say. Are there any other roles I know? I think Kelly is also called Mom, if I'm not mistaken. It's really hard for me to understand, or to rather know, when something is more of a meme, or like in the moment, out of clips, and when something is a thing that constantly happens, you know, that is like well known, that is like not culture but associated with the person. What I'm thinking of mostly is the word noble, right? Even the skill with the swords, it's the only aggressive skill that we have, this one here, but it says you're the enemy, then like as if someone comes up to you and wants to fight you, and or does something evil, so you chose to be the enemy, so I will fight you. Something along the lines of this. Or, well, she's kind of choosing the targets, marking them. And the idle healing. What threw me off here is the word healed, okay? So the game tries to portray this effect as you're healing the enemies, but obviously that would be stupid in the game sense. So instead the enemies are taking damage. And I wonder if this is just a hint at her being unable to... Oh, sorry for the ding-ding there. That is my hotkey. Maybe she's unable to damage enemies. Like, maybe there's a game where you were known you should kill your enemies, and what she would actually do is just heal them, support them, help them. But in HoloCure it would be pointless to do that, right? That would, like, be negative for you to heal the enemies. Or it could refer to something, and this goes back to the noble, this pure picture, that in a game she was well known to be a holy person. So I'm talking about holy skills like Holy Light, right? Where you heal the allies, but you damage the undead. And it could be that this person played a lot of these holy characters. Yeah, that could be a reference to that. I mean, it's really hard to figure something precisely out just based on a skill, and the skill description mostly just explains what it does, right? That does make sense, because it's for people that know the reference, but guessing-wise, it's sometimes a bit difficult. If the person would just have had a Sailor Moon outfit as well, that would have given it away, and would have made it very easy. More healing. Blushi is also an option, but we want to go for healing. So let's go for the Elite Lava Bucket, and then we will have the Me Comet. The Me Comet has insane impact damage, it's just not as good as the EC in regards to the overlapping damage with a lot of haste, but it's still decent, you know. Just one more level up. I could also use the... Oh no. Oh no, wait a moment. Okay, just bandage, there we go, we take it. There is a bug, or no, there was a bug in the game where if you have something maxed out, like in our case, and we don't want to collab these, and now I would max out the axe, then I don't get another golden anvil. That happened in the past. Let's just hope for the best. I will max out the axe with the anvil, and then I will use the golden anvil here. Maybe it didn't ruin anything. Let's hope for the best. There we go, Me Comet. Yeah, that is very solid. Nice. Oh, wow. She actually just hit me right on my face. There we have the Me Comet. I will upgrade it. Yeah, it will probably be my most powerful one. There we go. And now what we are looking for is just a rain. Oh wow, that was easy. Sadly not the potato. I'm sorry. More damage to the enemies. I like that one. And what do we get in here? The glow stick? Yeah, that's good. I like it. It hurts a bit to not go for the Rap Dog because it's just so good, the effect that it has. And also it has very decent damage. Can we afford Halu 3? I'll give it a go. The problem with these videos is I don't want to die. Like, I want to play as long as possible and not interrupt what I'm doing. So I'm rather cautious instead of just going, well, okay, usually I'm not really cautious. Oh, there's a CO tiers, nice. And by the way, I do know the distribution of what you get out of these chests, of what you get out of the boxes. 86% it's a normal chest, like a normal box, a single one. Then there is a 9% chance to get a triple one, and then there's a 5% chance only to get the supers, okay? So it's not as bad as it sounded like prior, but it's still not very good. Like, the super rate is incredibly low. How many chests do you actually get per round? You do get a decent amount, especially if you go for endless. The problem is rather that you already have everything, right? Like at the point where you open the last chest, you already have 6 items like we have right now. So all future boxes that we open, they can't give us a super anymore. Do we want to go for one more level in the Me Comet? Or do we just want to... I think I just actually want to max out the tiers. Let's do that instead, yeah. Because if we want to go for a CC heal build, it doesn't even matter that we have that much damage. Like, sure, we want to have a lot of damage, but we don't need too much damage. And another thing that I know about Sora is there are people running her up until minute 40. So I've never seen the builds themselves because I didn't want to get spoiled. But I think what they may do, because they talk a lot about the ulti, is they go for the piece of clothing that reduces the ult cooldown, best case, the super one, but you can't rely on that, right? And then they just spam that like crazy and heal all the time. Wow, that is 6%, nice. And we have Halu level 4. Okay, that's fine, don't worry about it. But yeah, whenever you activate the ultimate, it's insane how much you heal. It's pretty much near impossible to die with it. Well, okay, seeing how much damage we take here. Might have needed some damage reduction to be, like, do this better here. Now the question is that the tiers maxed out, will we get the golden anvil to collab it? Because I don't remember if the bug was only when you already had a combo maxed out, or... if you had all weapons maxed out before you got the next golden anvil. And yes, there was a time in the past when I started playing this game where I would first like equally max out all the perfect, nice. But yeah, what I would do is I equally max out all the weapons that I have to level 6, and then put them to 7 to get a rush of collabs, and that was what messed it up, pretty much. So it's not really something, like, it's not really a situation you get put into frequently. There's the Vemi Water, very good. Now all we need is the book, but one more collab and then the book. How is it looking though? Really good. Yeah. By the way, if you read my community post about the game with 48 anvils without credit card, as I mentioned there, it was a bugged version of the game. And there was a patch that came out like 5 hours later, so I just downloaded it and said, it's not meant to be like this, so we will just keep it as it is. I will keep focusing on the additionals for now. Do I actually see the damage that the healing does? There's no animation for it, right? Well, maybe it would be good if I would just turn on the damage numbers. Oh wow. Well, yeah, they do take a ton of damage. Wait a moment, this could be so insane if you had ease. Some days just hit different than others, and today was a very frustrating day. Alright, we are back, and I think this is where I died, where I didn't recognize there was a boss on top of me and he killed me. Yeah, that looks like it. We have to just bandage. As you might have noticed, I decided to not go for the glasses. I think they're amazing, but I kinda want to try out a more heal tank build. So the focus is more on healing, but we also have a tank item. Yeah, careful Dex. Don't look away and then die. But yeah, as you can see, we have a mix of both right now, and I want to see how that works out. Now, we could have went for Plushie. This would have given us the immunity, right? And then we could have went for the... what is it? The pillow. So, the pillow would have given us health that recharges rather quickly, and it prevents taking damage, but I decided to go for the Holo member card. It gives you damage, and it prevents you taking damage. You know, it reduces the damage that you take, I should say. So I think that is also very good. Like, it's a very good alternative that is in general just very powerful. Like, I even use that when I do my infinite attempts, where you go, like, for infinite runs on Crony. I think the Holo member card is a very strong one to buff up your weapons. Now, I really gotta say, the Rain... I honestly wouldn't take it if I wouldn't try to make a build work that relies on crowd control. Like, I would just go for EC, to be honest. I constantly get attacked by enemies, and sure, sometimes you manage to kill all of them and survive, and other times it's just a random hit, you die. Okay, and that is obviously not optimal if you want to make a video on something. But either way, we have the idle concert now. There we go, perfect. Now all we need is the BL book, and then we can combine the Vemi Water for the Frozen Sea. I think I will focus on the idle concert. Technically speaking, the best weapon to go for should always be the Broken Dreams, if what I heard is right, that it gives you a fixed amount of bonus damage. Like, you just want to have the spammy weapons that attack a ton. In fact, it could be very interesting to do this on tiers. Or on, what is it called? Spider Cooking. Like, both of these attack insanely frequently, like insanely fast. Yeah, I would need to check that out. Oh, we have the Goldie Boy. Does he help us in any way? Not really. Yeah. Okay, they deal a lot of damage. Help. I guess we could take some more damage on the Meat Comet. But for the rest of it, I think I will just focus it on maxing out my items. Did he actually run away? Oh no, there he is, okay. Yeah, but I don't think I can focus on him. I have to keep running, otherwise I will die. He did die, very good, because it's a free level. Now we'll use our ultimate ability. I'm really bad at the ability. I've seen this like 5 times. This is pure suffering for me. But yeah, let's just hope for... We need the food doubling. This is the most important one. I hope I get that soon. There should... Is there not also a boss that should have been here? If I'm not mistaken? Ooh. Like, the thing with the ultimate is you can easily run through the enemies and survive, but somehow not always. Like, sometimes when I did it, I would just die. This is not the second attempt, by the way. I had a couple more where I wanted to do certain things. Didn't really work out. Like, most of the times when I used the ultimate ability, I would just end up dying, running through the enemies. But I think my problem is I'm used to Crony, and the way you do it there, or at least how I do it is... Whenever I'm in danger, I just activate the ability and everyone gets frozen, except when someone is exactly on top of you. You really have to be careful with that. But yeah, you just use it in emergency situations. And I think this ability here, you use it different. If you know you will be in an emergency situation, then you use it, then it starts dealing damage, and then it will heal you. Ah, Blueshy. I would love to take you, but I can't. But yeah, it pretty much doesn't start healing you right away. Or maybe... yeah, look at this, the healing numbers are really bad. Then again, it only heals me for 10% of the damage it deals, but that should be a solid amount, right? It's hard to say. We have the bandage. So in general, the bandage here increases max HP by 30. After being hit, heal 10% HP every 3 seconds until 100% of the damage taken is recovered. So I'm not entirely sure if the chest bandage, the heal 10% HP, is 10% of your total HP or 10% of the damage you have taken. Technically speaking, both of these could be right. Like, let's say you have 10,000 HP, then you heal for 1,000. But if you took only 10 damage, then it would stop after the 1,000, because that's already exceeding it, right? That would make sense. But yeah, I will go for all the extra options that increase survivability. The one that I'm looking out for the most is the healing doubling. That is really important, but I guess we could also maybe take a super, like the super body pillow. Yeah, I think that would be fine. I mean, I would prefer the doubling of the healing, but, you know, especially in a moment like this where you're about to be full build and you don't have that many level ups left, the game tends to start forcing you into picks that you may not want. That's why I don't max out Ankimo. That it's more likely that he gets offered alongside other stuff, so if I get forced into something, then I at least can take him for 1 level up. And also his level 3 is like totally useless. Like, I don't know. I love him, he's goofy, he has this careless walk, but he's not very helpful, it looks like. Chicken Feather. Oh, you would also be good. Well, let's go for the Vammy Water. We have our ultimate ability. I will use it. Where's the boss? Be careful, Dex. Don't walk into him. There he is. And we got... yeah, no super. Oh, but the star is about to be maxed out. Yes, I didn't max it out. Uh-oh. This is becoming more and more dangerous. I didn't max it out because I think, like, the main weapon is really good. But I think if you spam Holu 5 early on, like if you want to get it right away, maybe the main weapon is not as good. Like, because you're looking for collabs, right, to get a power jump. Like, the same thing on Crony, I used to max out her main weapon, because it's actually not a bad main weapon, once it's maxed out at least. But the thing is, you're setting yourself behind 6 level ups that could have been in your first collab. And that is a lot, right, because it costs only 16 level ups to max it out. Ooh, spicy. Careful, careful, Dex. We have to keep running. These bombs, I can't kill them before they explode, and they deal a lot of damage. Like, this is not good. Well, now we can go for Ankimo. This is kind of the situation I talked about. Don't push the bomb in front of me. Survivability is definitely amazing. Let's use the ultimate. There we go. Well, I kind of just wasted the entire ultimate ability. That's great. I should have seen it be approaching 20 minutes. Can I just run into one direction here? It should actually be possible. Yeah, easy. Okay. And now, careful the chickens. Yeah, dodge them. And let's go over here, and let's walk down. It missed. Perfect. Okay. And this is where... yep, there's the explosion. Okay, they deal a lot of damage. Now the question is, how will we deal with Bay? We have a ton of AoE, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but at the same time, Bay is Bay. You know, Bay hurts a lot. There's a jump. I don't think we take too much damage, but I also... oh, we take a lot of damage. Wait, what? That feels like I take more damage than I expected. Doesn't the Holomem... well, but still, there's a lot of damage. Yeah, I gotta increase my max HP. I think that is very important. BL book, very good. This also means we now no longer get weapon offers, like other weapons. And that is... wait a second, I have an idea. Okay. Let's go here. Bam, 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 bam. This might actually kill her. Hopefully. No? No? I'm not gonna stand inside of there. I think we are really close to killing her. I would say probably 10 more seconds. 21, 2 seconds. Hopefully. This is more hoping than thinking it's true. No, she's not dying anytime. Are you kidding me? It's 21:02, she just died. And we got full meal. Perfect. Wait, that is amazing. You know, I mentioned this when I died previously. I had a really annoying day where I did a lot of recordings. They all failed because my microphone had issues, the Blue Yeti X. The problem is, like, I actually think the sound is really good if you use the Logitech G-Hub or what it's called. But the main issue is, it crackles. And just sometimes, you know, and then you find solutions for it that you have to restart your computer, you do it 5 times, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You unplug it, you plug it in again. That usually solves it, but also not always. And it's really frustrating since I do test recordings of 1 minute, and oftentimes in these you don't hear anything, and then you start your recording with the game running and everything, and it crackles. So yeah, that is that is not nice. That's really not nice. I'm just glad that I didn't record HoloCure, because in a game like this I want to show my first reaction to the character. So you can imagine, either I throw away the recording, or you get a really bad recording with crackling, parts of words are missing, like in the middle of a word, just a segment is missing. I usually tend to cut these out, which works if I say something like fire. You know, if a part of the is just gone, it doesn't matter, it just becomes a little bit shorter. But if when I say fire, and the entire I is missing, then it says just fr. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Wait, we are doing this quite well, aren't we? We did hit the stage mode 20 minutes. I usually consider these as achieved, as done these videos. I only replay if I don't hit the 20-minute mark, because this is where the stage mode would end. Should I just go for the bonus HP? No, I will go for the collab. But yeah, pretty much for me this is a set deal. If we die now, the video is over. I think there was a character, was it Roboco? Where I really wanted to get to the... No, that wasn't Roboco. There was someone else, I think. Or was it Roboco? Where I really tried to get to the finishing line. Yeah. But usually I'm not doing that. It just takes way too much effort to talk and not be stupid. For me. Okay, I'm talking about me. Like, whenever I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about in that moment, I just constantly look around for things to talk about. Like, oh yeah, they dropped an anvil, so now I would just look for the anvil and, like, search for it, that I can go there and talk about how we will take the anvil, but it will kill me if I do that. As in, just looking away will kill me. Ah, careful, Dex. Yeah, this is spicy. I mean, we do have our collab, that is nice. This is the Frozen Sea. Apparently this does like no damage. In fact, I have all the damage number in a sheet, but... Uh-oh, I'm about to die. But yeah, I have all the damage numbers in a sheet. And I think this was 6 to 10 or so, or 5 to 6, like really low. But that should mean, if the anvil upgrade is a flat increase, that it's really good on that weapon. Well, I mean, the Frozen Sea is also not really hitting a lot. You know? I don't know. Oh, this is spicy. I have to run down, I think. Do I? Oh, there's an anvil. This character is so weird because I feel so tanky that no one can touch me and really harm me. And suddenly I lose 80% of my HP and I'm just happy that I didn't actually die straight up, you know? Let's go for... I guess we can attempt it. Yo, wow, that is amazing. That is perfect. Cutting board. Yes, the perfect final weapon. So our build is pretty much, we have a huge amount of CC, we have a slow on the rain, when the enemies get close to me, then we have a slow on the glacier. Oh, this is really laggy, oh my god, and I just see my HP going down like crazy sometimes. But yeah, we have a lot of damage on there. Will I die when this ends? Ooh, I just got out in time, that was close. We have the pushback here, we have the knockback on Idle Concert, we have the pure damage on the knee comet. This is actually just for killing, so that has nothing to do with knockback or so. Okay, can I maybe... I'm just walking straight up. I want to go around and get the experience down there. Let me attempt to do that. I'll take the bomb explosion, it did no damage to me. I don't understand why. I mean, I do have the... where is it here? The headset that gives you a 35% chance to not take a hit, but... that looked like, I don't know, some hits just don't happen. Did my bear collect all the experience? There was some over there. Yeah, but this is not a lot. They change the color depending on how much experience is in there, or how much they accumulated. These are all yellow, which is a decent amount, but I think at this point, yeah, there's an orange one. I think at this point, yellow is just normal, like everyone drops yellow stuff. And by the way, I'm limit testing here. I have no idea how this ulti really works, like how far you can go. Can you just walk through all the enemies or not? So I will keep doing this, and maybe, eventually, I will just die because of it. I really hope that my microphone quality is not too bad. I mentioned this earlier, this was really just an emergency action because I couldn't stand wasting recordings anymore. Especially now that I want to do... Oh my god, it's okay. Now that I wanted to do HoloCure, I didn't want to risk that, well, yeah, I record and it's for nothing. Careful. I think I heard an anvil. That is a problem, now I'm looking around. I wouldn't do this if I would play on my own. But I want the anvil. There it is. Okay. I'm really curious if I could just walk through the enemies. But I'm taking damage, but I'm also recovering so much. No, I don't think I can. Yeah, it's hard to say. Let's go for one more on the Frozen Sea. There we go. Okay, I got the wings. Stop pinging me, Windows. Cutting board. Okay, how's it going? We're getting a ton of experience. Like a ton. Wow. I think it's about to end. Still continued for quite some time. I wonder if we could have done this easily with EC. Usually EC is for me a real big powerhouse, but it also needs some haste and AoE to support its damage and overlapping. So, yeah, I don't know, but this looks really bad, I gotta be honest. I mean, at the same time, I'm not dying, right? That is the point. But I'm more a player, I say, if you need defensive upgrades to survive, then you just didn't have enough damage. That is the way how I play. Okay, this is really not good. I'm gonna hope... Okay. No, I'm dead. Angel Wings. Oh, we really need the cooldown reduction one for the ultimate ability here, I feel like. That would have been amazing. But it wouldn't have fit the heal and tank build. Well, I guess it's also kind of healing, I guess. Yeah. Wow. I mean, I don't know what to think of her. Is she really good? Yeah, I would say so. Maybe I'm just too used to Crony's attack speed. Like, Crony has a built-in 60 haste, and we have 20. Like, plus 20. So, going up to plus 80, just built into her, is ridiculous. It's funny how the enemies keep bumping me, trying to kill me, and they can't. It would have been so good to have the Blushi. To not take consecutive hits. Well, we take them, but, you know, it's reduced to a degree. More movement speed to get away from the enemies, or just more pickup range to heal more. Both of these are solid, I think. Our speed is 60. I think I'll go for the pickup range. Maybe what I really need is the movement speed, but I also fear that I may become so fast that the enemies leave our screen, don't die to the rain anymore, and them dying is what heals us with the horns, right? More crit or damage? I think I'll just go for damage. Oh, help me. Help me. Yeah, that was it. Okay. But I mean, we still had a really nice run. I like it. As I said, I think the character is a very noble or just overall really nice character in person.